Hi guys, welcome, and today I want to talk about the new phone, about Samsung S8 and S8 Plus. And from the last 2 months, everywhere
exit the roundabout onto Old Street.
Information about the new Samsung, and it was just I was thinking it's not much better than S7. I didn't know what I should think, yeah. But
in a half mile, continue straight onto Clerkenwell Road.
I had my S7 Edge. It was I had this phone for 5 months. Yeah, 5 months. So I didn't know if I would be able to change, or it wasn't even necessary. It was at this moment S7 Edge are really good phones. Even the old S6 are really good phones. S5 was much worse, because S5 was in the region versions. It was the European version, which with 2G, 3G and 4G works on other continents only in 3G, so LTE didn't work, for example, in US. And version from US didn't work on LTE in Europe, so S5 was not such great. That's the reason why a long time ago, when I had to choose between S5 and Note 4, I've chosen Note 4 because a little bigger screen and yeah, another great thing, and the LTE worldwide. And now I had a really nice offer from one of the companies, that from my company, from Free, that if I will pay a little more for a plan, I will be able to change my S7 Edge to S8 just directly. So I asked, can I choose S8 Plus? It was yeah, fine, no problem. So I've got a new S8 Plus, and really might compare to S7. In S7 you had 2 versions, S7 with a standard flat screen, and S7 Edge with curved screen. In S8 you have no any.
Continue straight onto Clerkenwell Road, A5201.
It's yeah. Even in the standard S8 you have just curved screens. The difference is about the size, because S8 is bigger from S7 Plus. Sorry guys, I had a phone call. I'm in the car, I'm recording this video using a phone, so yeah, I had a phone call. Yeah, it's a business day, so it was a little problematic to do everything, but no worries, we are going, yeah. We're going. And about S8. S8 is bigger than S7 Edge, and S8 Plus is even much bigger, because the S8 Plus is 6.1 inch in a flat area, and the whole curved screen is 6.2 inch. So it's much bigger than S7 Edge, S8 Plus, which is pretty nice. I've taken that phone, and I bought of course a case to this. Case and a screen protector, because it's not very expensive comparing to the price of the phone. A phone I've got for free. I had only to pay for a case and a screen protector, but I want to be sure that nothing will happen with this phone, because it will be expensive if I'll have to pay for repair, for example, to change the screen. Yeah, the thing is that really good LTE, even much faster. 3500 mAh battery, which is really good battery in this phone. And I know many people will say, be careful, because what's the problem with Note 7? Yes, I know about the problem with Note 7, with exploded batteries, but I had a Samsung for a very long time, and I like Samsung phones. I know that the entry level, this cheaper low-end Samsung phones are not very good. That the Android works really slowly, it depends with the CPU, and it's hard to do many things, and mostly only WhatsApp, because even camera is shitty. I know, but if you choose high-end, really top model like Samsung Galaxy S, it's really great. Front camera, really good, with really good lens, pretty nice. Changes fingerprint scanner is on the back of the phone, so You just need few minutes to remember that it's on the back, so you need to press in the back if you want to use a fingerprint. You have a fingerprint scanner. At this moment it's only still hard to enable root this phone, because it's still no so many exploits, and in the new software version it's very hard to root this phone. But I know that in the time it will be some method, some exploit to root a phone, because the phone is a few days on the market, so normal thing, yeah, that it can be hard. But it's a really nice phone. Standard version is 64 GB memory plus slot for SD card, so we can use SD card up to 256 gigabytes. I have a 32 GB SD card, because I have my few days old, my Zante Ultra Plus UHS 1 SD card, 32 GB, but really fast SD card. So 32 GB plus 64 memory inside, really good. And now I use a front camera, which is a little weaker than the main camera, and you can see that this shows on my face it works really good, and the quality is pretty nice. Of course, I use the DSLR to record a video, so on the city I use DSLR with a professional lenses, professional DSLR, but in a place when I can't, like in a car right now, I can use a phone and it works really good. I know that maybe some things in the software should be changed, but the many options you have and everything what you can do, what you can install and what you can select in this phone is really wonderful. And at this moment I can say a bad thing about Samsung S8 Plus. Changes fingerprint, yeah, bigger screen, faster LTE. That's main changes. CPU is up to 20% faster than in S7, but I don't know if you will see this. Maybe in Adobe in video rendering or something like this, yes, but in normal use even S7 and S6 is really fast. From other changes, you have a USB Type-C slot, and in a box with a phone you got a charger, which is standard Samsung Quick Charge 2.0 charger, cable USB 3 Type-A to USB Type-C, some USB-A to USB-C. Then you have two adapters from micro USB to USB Type-C, which is great, because if you have some cables or some chargers which you really like I have my cable I bought 2 days ago with a Primark, I just connect this adapter from a USB Type-C to micro USB, and then just micro USB cable and to a phone, and it's really good. And the second adapter is OTG on the go from USB Type-C to USB Type-A, so we can connect pen drives and pen drives to a phone, and it works really great. Some fucking cab driver driving taxis, yeah, but it works really nice. I really like this phone, and I think it will stay with me for many years.
In 800 feet, use the right 3 lanes to turn slightly right onto High Holborn.
It's absolutely great. So if you will have an option to change, I really recommend you Samsung Galaxy S8 or S8 Plus, depends which size you like, because it's really great phone. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.